The title defense begins now. 3 straight championship series appearances and finally getting the win in year 3. Carney Lansford retired, so we replaced him with Eddie Matthews, who we just beat in the finals. And we got Tulepo Radical to replace Houston Street. A's win 27 games in year 4, but Dave Stewart wins the MVP, and Jose Canseco, with a sensational season, led the league in RBIs, second in extra base hits. Rickey Henderson followed up his awful championship series run with an awful season. You didn't see him in the stolen base league. Dave Stewart led the league in strikeouts with 78, and there's Henderson's awful season. Only batted .238. David Ortiz only .218. Don't know what's going on there, but we get into the playoffs, and it's going to be up against the Empire. Babe Ruth comes over from the Originators. They have Mike Mussina on the mound, going up against the MVP Dave Stewart for us at beautiful Apple Field. Let's go to the bottom of the second. By the way, the ego is turned up a notch. 56 on the pitching and hitting, and 43 on defense. All right, going for the pickoff attempts. And Amos Otis is going to steal anyway into second. Jorge Posada came over. Oh, gosh. And that's not good. And he's going to have a base hit, and it's going right by Dave Henderson. The premature slide from the user. Posada going to third. It's going to be a triple. My goodness. My bad on that one. Placido Polanco going to knock him in to put the Empire up 2-0. It's Ron Gant now, the 1-2 pitch. That's going to get through to right field. Runners on first and second. For Carney Lansford, the younger version, the double steal is successful. At least I threw to the right base this time. And then Lansford fans. Jeff Bagwell now. The 1-0 pitch. And that's going into the left center gap. 2 runs are going to score. And the Empire up 4-0. Here in the second as Jason Giambi's up. And a little pitch shot up into center field. And Bagwell's going to score to make it 5-0. Babe Ruth, how appropriate in the Empire uniform. And that gets away from Rickey Henderson. Giambi rounding third and scoring. 6-0. Tim Salmon now. Right through the legs of Stu, and he's safe. So Amos Otis, they've batted the round. That's going into the right center gap. Another run is going to score. Probably 2. 8-0. As, okay, I guess 56 ego is too difficult. Ugh. For sure, 43 defense is too tough. 42 was hard enough. That had to hurt. 9-0. Placido Polanco. Another hit for the Empire. And I wanted to give up, but that was not an option. Let's keep playing. Ron Gant with runners at the corners going into the right center gap. I suck. I really do. I won the championship, but I mean, the ego is at 55. I'm watching guys on YouTube play it at 93. Okay, able to strike out Carney Lansford for the second time in the inning. Bottom fifth, it's Curt Young against Babe Ruth with a runner on first. Oh my goodness. Right on the bullpens to make it 12-0. Tim Salmon, the next batter, sends it on a ride to right, and it's gone. 14-0. All right, that's enough. We'll simulate the rest, and Eddie Matthews at the 2-run home run. 14-2, the final score. Joyriders take game 1 over the Mammotanks. Bob Welch versus Babe Ruth in Game 2. We knocked around Babe Ruth in the championship series last year when he was on the Originators. Can we do it again? Top of the third. Bases loaded, 2 outs for David Ortiz. And he's walking them on 4 pitches. And that brings up Eddie Matthews, who hit that home run in the simulation. Looks at strike 1 and 2, and then swings at the high outside pitch. And we leave him loaded, only getting the 1 run. Bottom of the third. Haven't given up anything yet. They do the double steal. And then Jorge Posada is going to pop out to short. Walt Weiss underneath it. Makes the catch for out number 2. It's Babe Ruth now. High fastball. And it's a... Oh! Okay, I put the defensive ego back down to 42. And I dive with neither player. Now it's Jason Giambi with runners at the corners. Oh! Oh, Eddie Matthews able to get the out despite no accuracy on the throw. Luckily, we signed him. Top of the 6th is Dave Henderson, straightaway center field, and gone! A's go up 2-1. Okay, maybe it's not going to be so bad after all. Top of the 7th now. Eddie Matthews with runners on first and second. Sends it on a ride to left. And it's gone! Break this thing wide open. A's up 5-1. As we go to the bottom of the 9th. Eckersley against Carney Lansford. Swing and a miss for out number 3. And okay, we're going to have a series after all. 5-1 victors in Game 2, even with the ego at 56. Joyriders go up 2-0 in that series, and it's going to be Gustavo Garcia, the rookie pitcher, against Mike Moore in Game 3.